Hello, you empty vessels. You haven't achieved anything. So, I know you like my fucking bald head, and it pisses some of you off, and it doesn't even fucking matter to me, because I'm at the top of fucking chain. So, just wanted to fucking record this video to document my new hair. See, I do a lot of fucking prep work. Just style my hair and look cool on video. Just fucking please you dogs. Obviously you can see and you can tell. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, so this video is for me to document the new hairstyle. So I just took the fucking haircut. When did I take it? I mean, it was 2-3 hours ago. That's it. Now, what's the mission? I just want to make this fucking video quick, talking about praying to God, because I never made a single video talking about praying to God specifically. So we're gonna cover this topic in this video. Now, praying to God, when did it start? I mean, it started as a Muslim in fucking Syria. It started when I was growing up. I mean, I hit the age of 12. I prayed to God. I mean, I was not doing it consistently. So just because my mom told me to do it, I started doing it. Then I quit till the age of 14. I planned to start praying, but I did not pray. At the age of 14, I was a complete loser. I remember I was 9th grade. I was going to fucking high school like a loser, jerking off, and that was it. Next point, business. So this fucking period of time, I made 3 years of being a nobody. I spent them in high school. Literally, that was me. And here I am. I changed my fucking life. I'm on the way of changing the trajectory of my entire bloodline. Wait, motherfuckers, it's gonna only take 10 years. Do you think I'm desperate for results? Do you think I'm desperate to get that super yacht? Yeah, I want it. I want it inherently in my fucking heart. But I'm not desperate. I don't want it quickly. I don't want it to be quick and easy. Why the fuck would I? Anyway, back to the point. So, praying to God. I mean, from the age of 14 to the age of 17, I did nothing. I left Syria in October 2023. And one day, I was in the gym. I mean, during these specific days, I remember I was in that fucking Egyptian shithole. And I would train in the fucking early hours of the morning. Dawn. I would train, in dawn time. That was me. So I'd go dawn. I was talking about praying. And one day, I went to the gym, and the receptionist was talking to to his brother. Yeah. So they were talking to each other. One was asking the other how many prayers we have per day. He said, how many do we have per day? And the other one said 5. And I looked at him and said, you don't know? He said, no, actually, do you pray? He asked me. I said, no, I don't pray. And he said, why are you pretending to be an expert if you don't pray to God? I felt ashamed a little bit. I was not a shy person at the time, but I was a weird person to be around. I was super fucking weak. I was emotional. I could not control anything. Fuck that life. Anyway, I still remember specific fucking incidents. You know what? Just one thing came to my mind. Do I need to fucking talk about it? Fuck it, I'll talk about it. So I was in the gym. This is side note. I was in the gym once, training. I was strong. I was in good shape. So I'm talking about this fucking period of time. I had been training for a year and a half almost. No, yeah, exactly. So these specific days were in February. I still remember February 20th. So February 20th, 2023. Yeah, I had been doing it for less than a year. So for 8 months, something like that. So, I was in good shape. Cool. And one day, there was a goal on the fucking cardio machines running. He made eye contact. I did not care. She got hooked. She made more eye contact with me. And a few minutes later, I went to the fucking coach, and she was standing next to the coach. She was hooked. She was on it. She was waiting just for me to speak to her. And even I remember before that fucking coach conversation happened, she was I mean, I would train in a specific using a specific machine. She would stand next to me waiting for me to talk to her. So she was obsessed. And I went to the fucking coach. These specific days were before I started to fight. That's why I tell you guys, if you fight, you can regulate your emotions. You cannot, or you will stop being a weakling at least. And this is a real example that happened. So I went to the coach. I was about to initiate a conversation. I wanted to ask him about kickboxing classes or boxing classes if they offer in their fucking gym. So like, yeah, what happened? What happened? Did you find any coaches? And she was standing next to him. They were having a conversation, and I kind of interrupted their conversation. So to the coach, hello, coach. Yeah, I handshook him and started talking. And almost as soon as he replied, I laughed. And I laughed. It was uncontrollable for me. I mean, I'm not against laughing in general. I'm not against smiling. But if you smile selectively, if you are conscious of it, if you want to do it consciously and then you fucking do it, it makes more sense than if you just laugh to submit. Not even submit. Laughing or even smiling is a sign of submission, correct? But if you smile, or if you do it unselectively, if you just smile randomly, just because you're a little weakling, just because you cannot regulate your emotions, that shows you're a fucking weakling. And she could detect it instantly. She instantly lost interest. She rolled her eyes instantly after I just laughed. I could not control it. I was looking at a person. He replied to me. He made eye contact with me, and I laughed. That kind of weak laugh. You can think of some fucking nerds around you when they just laugh randomly. They can't control it. I smile while I'm fucking recording videos, but I control it while I'm fucking recalling a memory. Okay, I remember this thing happened, the Egyptian days. I smiled selectively. I control it, motherfuckers. And then, after that fucking incident happened, I started to self-analyze. Thought, well, what's wrong with me? Something doesn't make sense about me. She lost interest instantly. I don't care about her. She's just a poor piece of meat. But her roll in her eyes while me talking indicates that something's wrong with me. Something doesn't make sense about me. What do I need to change? What activities do I need to engage with? And then the idea of fighting came to my mind. And then I did it. And then everything went absolutely fantastic after that. And I mean, specific fucking incidents where, like, I would enter a shop. I know it's a stupid example. I was a consumer. I'm still a consumer now. I just want to make a lot of fucking money, become a billionaire in 10 years at least. So, I mean, after I started to fight, things have changed a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, if not significantly. So I was fighting, my body language changed and I became more and more combative. So I went to the fucking, what was that? Phone accessories shop. And I went in, I talked to the fucking assistant there, to the salesman instantly. He said, please give me some earbuds on the train. I'm gonna use them in the gym. And as I was speaking, there were two other fucking little girls, 16, 17. They were standing there talking to him before I came. And as I was speaking, one of them looked at me and I could feel it. I did not even make eye contact back with her, but I could feel that she was melting. She was on it. And then I realized the difference between the fucking two incidents and said, well, what's the difference? Now I'm fighting, you see? Fighting makes your personality stronger. I genuinely now do not care about the interest of females, but their reactions to me indicate what value what value I project to the fucking world, what value I hold as a person inside of me, and that's how it goes. I did not forget about praying to God, motherfuckers. Of course, God is more important than any poor piece of meat. And to be honest with you, if you just understand the concept of God, if I understood the concept of God at the time, I would have never struggled with, I'm not gonna even say females, I would have never struggled with in social interactions at all. I would have never been a victim of my emotions. I would have never not been, doesn't even make sense. I would have never lost control over my emotions. That's how it goes. I mean, anyway, talking about praying to God. So in Egypt, I was having that conversation with that dude in the gym, and he said, "Yeah, praying to God, praying to God," and it clicked in my mind. I was having a conversation with him. He said, "Oh, how many praying to God?" And then you know what? You know what? Some guy, his brother, was telling the guy who does not pray, who is inquiring about the times or the number of prayers that we have per day. So his brother was asking him, why don't you start praying? No, 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 no. He told him that we have 5 prayers per day. Okay. And I went to the guy who was asking about the number of prayers. I told him, will you start today? He said, no, I need to research, da. Then it clicked in my mind that this person is lazy. And I told him that you're fucking lazy in front of his fucking face. And he got offended. Oh, tell me lazy. And I said, I'm not lazy. So I'm gonna pray to God from today. So his brother looked at me and said, Al-Fajr, prayer to Al-Fajr has just happened. Will you pray now? I said, cool. I'm going to the fucking mosque. So the gym was next to the mosque. I mean, it was 2 minute walk, even a minute and a half. So I left the gym instantly. I said, I'm coming back. I'm going to the mosque. I prayed and I came back. It was the 20th of February 2023. No, exactly 2024 it was. Because 2023 I was in Syria and this incident happened in Egypt. So I went and started doing it. It grew as a habit and my life went absolutely fantastic after that. Then I kept praying. You know the story. I left Egypt in September 14th, 2024. I kept praying to God in Libya and I came to Europe. And as soon as I arrived in Europe, I stopped praying. Because my uncle was with me most of the times. He was with me, and even the idea of praying it genuinely felt like me trying to please my uncle. So it pissed me off. I stopped praying just to not please him because fuck him. I did not want him to have any control over me. Do this, pray like this, don't say this. Fuck him. Anyway, so I stopped praying. Then my life got destroyed after I made that decision. My life was empty. I was unfulfilled. I was weak. Everything was against me. Everything was going fucking south during the days when I was not praying to God. I mean, the idea of not believing in God is crazy to me now because I know the consequences. I've been hurt after I just stopped believing in God. I've been hurt after I said God is not real. Allah is not real. What do you mean? How how did you come? How did you cross the sea, motherfucker? Oh, God did not save you. Yes, he fucking did. You dickheads. God is everything in life. Allah is everything. Do you know why I exist? Do you know why I'm recording this fucking video? Just to please God. To please God and educate the world about the truths of life. The truths. None of the lies that you've heard before. None of the fucking tales that you hear from other people. None of that shit. The truths of the world. Fuck that. Anyway. So God is everything. So I was in Salzburg, in the upper part of Austria. So that's the place where I first sought asylum in this country. Then, I mean, I struggled. I genuinely struggled. I know what it feels like to be an atheist. Literally, I know what it feels like. It's not good. You're gonna be suffering. You're gonna be making mistakes. You're gonna lose control over your actions. And even if you think the right things, even if you say the right things, by your actions, you're gonna lose control over them. And I remember all that. I would say things, I would think things, and do the exact opposite of what I said and thought. And it pissed me off. And I wanted to know the reason. But when I came to Vienna and started to pray to God and established this strong relationship between me and God, I understood what the problem was. I was not praying. My relationship with God was super weak. And now I'm strengthening it, I mean. So that's how it goes. God is happy now, and I'm here to please Him. How to please God? I believe there are four ways to please God. If you think about money all the time, act on money, make as much money as possible. That's a way of pleasing God. The second way of pleasing God is to be as combative as possible, to train and fight. Be violent. That's how it goes. Be combative. That's the second way of pleasing God. The third way of pleasing God is that you need to get stronger and bigger in the gym. The fourth way of pleasing God is just by simply praying. If you pray, you're pleasing God. That's how it goes. I know you've never heard of this shit, or you've never heard this wisdom in any of the fucking self-improvement books, self-help books, all these fucking self-help gurus, self-improvement shit, influencers that you see online and consume content from. No, nothing. They've got no clue of what they're talking about. I know what exactly I'm talking about because I've lived the pain and suffering. I suffered as an individual. And you can even go on my YouTube channel and realize or see and notice the difference between the kind of person I am currently, between the kind of person I was when I was in fucking Salzburg. I mean, the difference is huge. It's absolutely insane. And that was it regarding this video. Ooh, haircut.